Hey guys, welcome to another Gauging Gadgets live streaming tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to show you the best way I've found to live stream from a budget computer. So this means you can live stream to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and several other live streaming platforms without having to spend a ton of money on a streaming computer. You can even do it from a Chromebook. So in this tutorial, we'll be using this tool right here called Restream Studio, which is from a company called Restream, and they're very popular with many large streamers because they give you the ability to live stream to multiple platforms at the same time. So as you can see here, you can live stream to Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube simultaneously. Now, before we get too far into this video, I do want to say that Restream is sponsoring this video, so thank you to Restream for making this video possible. Now, to get started, the first thing you need to do is simply go to restream.io and check the description because I have all the links I discussed down there, as well as a detailed write-up in case you get lost. Now, Restream does have a free version that is very capable. You'll be able to live stream to multiple platforms. You'll be able to use Restream Studio, and you'll even be able to invite guests if you have a talk show, something like that. Now, they do have several paid versions that have great features, such as recording your live stream, so you can download it and upload it to maybe YouTube, something like that later. It also allows you to remove their branding from the stream, and you can upload custom overlays as well as several other features. So if you do decide that you want to use one of the paid versions, check the link in the description, because if you use my link below, you'll get $10 off your first month. And I think that's a great way to try out one of the paid versions while not spending a ton of money. Once you create your Restream account, you'll be brought to what they call the destinations page right here. And this is where we'll be asked to add channels to our Restream account. So channels are going to be all the different live streaming platforms that you can live stream to with Restream. So such as Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, all these different websites that you can live stream to using Restream, and you can live stream to them at the same time. Now, I've already added Facebook and Twitch, but it's very easy to add these. All you need to do is simply select it. So I'll go ahead and add YouTube. Then we just need to connect our Restream account to our YouTube account. If you have multiple YouTube channels or accounts, go ahead and select from the list here which one you want to use. And then in here, it'll give us an example of all the access Restream will have to our YouTube channel, and they do need this to actually live stream on your channel. So read through this, make sure you're okay with it, and then select Allow at the bottom. This will bring you back to the destinations page. We can add some more information about our YouTube channel, the title, and then the category. So I do recommend doing that, and then select Save. So now on your destinations page, you can see all the destinations that you currently have the ability to live stream to, and you can go over here and turn them on and off. So as you can see, I have Facebook turned off, but I have Twitch and YouTube turned on. So if I were to go live with Restream Studio, I would be simultaneously live streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So now that we have all the different live streaming platforms added to our destinations page in Restream, to start live streaming, all we need to do is go over to the left sidebar and select the little camera icon for Live Studio. Before we get started, we need to grant access to Restream to our camera and our microphone. So all you need to do here is select Allow. And then as you can see, Restream will gain access to your webcam and start using it. So now we're basically ready to go. And before we actually start live streaming, let's go through all the different options here on Restream Studio so you know how everything works and how to use it. So first right here, this is an example of what your live stream will look like when it's sent to whichever platforms you've set up with Restream. As you can see, for the free version, this is the little Restream logo that you'll have in the top right of your stream. Doesn't look that bad in my opinion. At the bottom here, we have some controls, so I can mute and unmute my microphone. I also can turn on and off my camera. Now, the next option is share screen. If you'd like to share your screen, maybe to show a game or your web browser, something that you're doing on your computer, all you need to do is select this. Then your browser will ask you what you want to share. So in Firefox, in the drop-down, I just select whichever application on my computer or screen, so you can share your entire display. You have multiple monitors, you can decide which one you want to share. So I'll just go ahead and share my web browser right here. Gives me a quick example, and I can select Allow. And then as you can see, it was added over to the right of my stream preview in what's called the Spotlight. So as you can see, I can toggle this on and off. And if I toggle it on, it'll show my webcam on the left, and then the screen that I'm sharing on the right. Now you can change all of these by toggling them on and off, and then changing the layout at the top if you'd like as well. So they have a couple different options in there, and it works very well in my opinion. But as you can see, as I scroll through the browser, it'll do that in my live stream. So if you were sharing a website or something like that, you could easily display any information you want to your viewers. After screen sharing, we also have the ability to invite guests. So if I select that, it'll give me a link that if I share that with anyone, all they need to do is access that link, and then they can join my live stream by sharing their webcam. And they also have the ability to share their screen as well. So you can do those simultaneously, depending on which device they're on. And they can be on just about any device, a cell phone, Chromebook, computer, just about anything, and they can join your live stream, which is very cool. Next, we have the ability to play a local video, but you can upload an MP4 as long as it's less than 150 megabytes. And then you have the ability to play that anytime during your stream. So if you wanted to show a video that you're going to critique, or maybe an intro or outro video, you could use this to do that. Then finally, down here at the bottom, we have settings. This is where we can change our audio input, so our microphone. You can also kind of see what that looks like, how loud it is. If it's too loud, then you can change your webcam if you have multiple webcams. And then finally, change the quality. If you have a paid version, you can go up to 1080p, which is full HD. So over here on the right side, we have some really cool features. So first we have chat. So let me give you an example. If I go to my Gauging Gadgets Twitch over here, and I just send a quick message in the chat, you'll see that that shows up over here under chat. It also shows me the username and then also what platform they were on. In addition to that, you have a really cool feature where I can highlight this chat message by selecting it, show. It shows up on my stream, and this will be visible to all my viewers. It gives the username and then what they said. So if someone asks a question or says something that's very relevant and important to share with your users, you can do that here by just highlighting the message, and you can hide it very quickly as well. So all of your viewers from multiple platforms can see what was sent to your chat. And then you can respond down here at the bottom. And if you want to, you can select a specific platform that you want to respond from, or just do it from Restream. After chat, we have captions. And this gives you the ability to make custom captions that you can then show on your stream. So I can do right here, I have one made up to subscribe on YouTube. And as you can see, it says the message right there, and then it gives my YouTube username. These are very easy to create using just right here with the primary text. So I can type something such as follow on Twitter, and then give my Twitter handle right here. And then all I need to do is select add caption, and then I can show it instantly like that. Then you can hide it as well. So very easy to do that, and this adds a lot of value. And we can customize these colors later, and I'll show you how to do that. After captions, we have graphics, and this does require a paid version. First, if you have a paid version, you can add your own logo to remove the Restream logo up here. So I'll just show you what that looks like. I can add a logo real quick. You can also add custom overlays, which really makes your stream look professional. They have an example right here. As you can see, you can show videos, which we've already shown, so you can upload those, and then you can play them whenever you want to, which is very useful for intros, outros, and then also videos to critique or talk about. And then you can also change the background right here. So if I show this one, or I can show the one that I've uploaded, it just is a very easy way to brand your stream or make it look however you want to. You can also have the ability to display the participants' names. So if you have multiple guests joining your stream, this would be important to turn on so people know who is who. And then we also have the ability to change the colors. So with the captions, if I add a caption real quick, you can see in the colors, if I change this to like red, it'll change that color accordingly, which can be great for your branding as well. Finally, in the right sidebar, we have setup, and this is where you can add a title and description, which will be sent to all of the different live streaming platforms that you're using. If you're playing a game or whatever you're discussing, something like that, it'll entice viewers to join and watch your stream. And then under that, we have destinations, where we can see what destinations were set up to live stream to, and then toggle them on and off manually. All right, so that's basically it for how to use Restream Studio and then how to run it while you're actually live streaming. Once we've set up everything in here with our captions and our camera, and we've invited our guest, now to start our live stream, all we need to do is go up to Go Live right above your preview here and select it. It'll show connecting, and then once you see live in the top left of your preview, you are live streaming to the platforms you have set up on Restream. So if I go to my Twitch account here, you can see my live stream. You can see the captions I was displaying, as well as the custom logo I uploaded. Now to end our live stream, all we need to do is go up and select finish right above your preview. Confirm you want to finish your stream, and then it will end your live stream across all the platforms. Now, if you have a paid version of Restream, you'll have access to a full recording of your live stream. So you just need to go over to the left sidebar and find recordings. Now, they give you the ability to download just the audio version of your live stream, or you can download the entire thing, as well as see a preview of the video if you want to watch it right here, which is pretty cool. So this is a great way if you have a podcast or if you want to upload to YouTube to quickly get a version of your live stream and then upload it to a podcast network or maybe your YouTube channel. Now keep in mind with the recordings, they will only be stored for 15 days on Restream. So you want to make sure you download those pretty quickly so you don't forget about them. All right, so that's how you use Restream Studio to live stream to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and multiple live stream platforms using a low budget computer. If you have any questions about this, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you'd like to see more Restream tutorial videos, check the links in the description. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel, Gauging Gadgets, for more gadget reviews and tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.